Hi guys, this is the PowerPoint that I'm going through today in our live instruction. So I'm just gonna kind of walk through this. If you didn't come to the live instruction today and you want to see more explanation with these problems, then go to conferences and look for today's conference, and you can click on it and listen to it. It'll be recorded. Um, Sometimes it takes those conferences a while to load. It might not be there for 6 or 8 hours. But if you want more explanation than really just kind of going through the slides, you might want to go to conferences and watch it there. Um, this is a slideshow, so you are probably going to want to. You'll see problems, and you're probably going to want to pause and work out the problems, and then go to the next screen, and then play again to go to the next screen to see the solutions. So it'll make sense once we get going. This was I would pause your video here and maybe answer these questions, solve these problems, just as kind of some morning work, warm up for today. Hit play when you're ready, and you can check your work. These were our guidelines for our distance learning today. Today we're going to be talking about multiplication fluency, and we're going to practice dividing by working with pictures and array. The goal for today is for you to become more comfortable with division. And we're just looking at our fluency tables and reminding everyone about those patterns, your products. Have patterns. These are your 2 times tables, and you'll notice you're counting by 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. And that is because every time you're adding another group of 2. 1 group of 2, 2 groups of 2, 3 groups of 2, 4 groups of 2. Over here are your 5s. Again, you've got that great pattern here with your products of your numbers increasing by 5 each time. Remember, multiplication problems are made up of 2 factors and a product. So if you are thinking about multiplying by 2 and you want to think about, okay, what's 2 times 4? I can skip count 4 times. 2, 4, 6, 8. And 4 times 2 is 8. If I want to think about 2 times 7, then I would skip count. And I'll probably use my fingers right now. I'd skip count 7 times. And that's going to bring me to 14. Same thing with your 5s. 5s and 2s are really easy for skip counting. If I want to know what 5 times 3 is, I'm going to count by 5 3 times. 5, 10, 15. So your fluency, you will have a link for homework tonight to go to Boom Cards, and you have some fluency practice there. The more you practice, the better you're going to get. All right, on to our division. To divide is to separate into equal groups. So here I have 2 flowers. Can I divide them into 2 equal groups? Of course I can. I can put 1 in one group and 1 in the next group. My division equation for that would be 2 divided by 2 equals 1. I have 2 flowers. I divided them into 2 groups, and I have 1 in each group. And now we just have a series of problems that we're going to work through. Again, this one, I have 10 apples. If I share them equally with 2 friends, how many apples will each friend get? Pause your video here. Work out your problem. You want to draw this out. And here you can check your work. Madison has 15 pieces of candy that she's going to put into bags. If she puts 5 pieces in each bag, how many bags will she make? Again, you're starting with 15 pieces of candy. You want to put 5 pieces in a bag. Pause your video and work this out. Again, you're just really drawing a picture of it. Here's our solution. All we did was start putting 5 pieces in a bag. So here was 5, 10, 15. So that's all 15 pieces. My division for that would be 15 pieces of candy divided by 5 pieces per bag. You'll end up with 3 bags. 1, 2, 3. Miss Kelly has 12 flowers. She wants to put an equal number of flowers into her 3 vases. How many flowers will be in each vase? Pause the video. You can draw this out, or if you have your 20 small manipulatives, little objects, you can use those. You could count out 12 of those, count out 12 items, and then make 3 groups. You've got 3 vases. You've got 12 flowers, so start splitting your flowers up. You're just making equal groups. Pause your video. Here's your solution. We got 3 groups. We had 12 flowers. 12 divided by 3 equals 4. We have 4 flowers in each vase. Miss Sullivan has 20 students in her class. She's dividing students into groups of 5. How many groups will she have? Pause your video, work your problem out, and hit play when you're ready to check it. There you go. Here are your groups of 5, 5, 10, 15, 20 students. So we took 20 divided by 5 to find out we have 4 groups. There are 35 cars in the parking lot. Each row has 7 cars. How many rows? For this one, we're going to use an array to solve. I know that a row has 7 cars, so I would start off with 1 row and see how many rows I need to add to get to 35. I'm going to have an array that looks kind of like this. Here's my 7 going across, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those rows. So 35 divided by 7 cars gives me 5 rows. And like I said, I'm kind of just going through these. You can pause, look at them, think about what they're asking you, think about how we're solving it. The pet store owner has 24 parakeets. He puts an equal number of birds into 6 different cages. How many parakeets are in each cage? You ready? Pause so you're ready. Hit play. Here's my array that I drew for that. We're doing 6 cages, so I made 6 columns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that gave me, I did 6, and I added 6 more, and that gave me 12. And I added 6 more. Okay, give me 18. I added 6 more, and that took me to 24. Because 24 was my total. Alright, and that is it. That slide wasn't even ours, it just ended up on there, sorry. But if you'll go to your practice, you have some interactive practice activities for today where you're going to practice working with some arrays and some pictures and moving some things around. Then you also have you've got 1 assignment in Khan Academy, and then you have some fluency practice with your 2s and your 5s. So work hard. You should be pretty impressed with yourself, multiplying and dividing. On Friday, we'll look at how multiplication and division relate to each other. Have a great day.